All right, this presentation is about types of windows, and we'll go over about half of them here, and we'll go over the other half of them tomorrow. So, starting out, just to think about, would you like a room without any windows in it whatsoever? If it was daytime and you were awake and you were spending time in that room, would you like that? Or would you rather there be windows for you to look out of? So just a thought, like that's why we have windows pretty much. Purposes of windows to let in natural light because natural light's a lot more just more soothing, it has a better feel and everything than electrical light. It's just nice and calming. Also to allow people inside to see outside because that's nice. We like to be distracted by that. We like to see that pretty view. We like or whatever view it is, whether it's pretty or not. It's just nice to be able to look outside and see something different. And the last purpose about windows is to allow airflow or ventilation. So if you want to open your windows and have a breeze, if you want to open the windows and let it cool off or warm up, that would be your airflow. Ventilation, like how we talked about in bathrooms, it's a building code that you either have to have a bathroom fan or a window in order to let moisture escape and also for ventilation. Like if you're painting or staining, or you burn the popcorn in the microwave, it's nice to be able to open a window to let that stink out. So our first type of window is a fixed window. Be sure you're writing this down. Be sure you're gluing in this picture. You were all given these pictures on Monday in class, or if you are a B-Day person, you'll get them on Tuesday, so leave a spot for these pictures. But a fixed window does not open, but it allows light to come in. So it doesn't have the airflow and ventilation, but you still get the natural light. Stained glass windows are typically fixed windows. They're usually there just for looks, not to open or anything. And do know that window treatments are not used with stained glass windows. That should be like a duh because that would cover up the prettiness, but I have seen that on an exam somewhere, oddly enough. So fixed windows, why would they not open? Maybe if you lived in a tall apartment building, like in a city kind of area, you wouldn't really want your windows to open because that's a safety hazard. Um, yeah, you could probably be safe and not fall out of the window, but the person that owns the building, that would be like a big insurance liability kind of thing. Or if you have like a window over your bathtub or shower or something, why would you need that window to open necessarily? Or if it's just like one of those glass block windows around a bathtub where it's like is there so you have natural light, but you don't want people to see you naked. So therefore, this window doesn't open and it's actually kind of fuzzy looking. The next type is a bay window. And we definitely learned bay windows in our symbols, and I think all of you knew what a bay window was. But one of the positives of a bay window is that it adds additional space or seating to a room because sometimes there's a bench built into the bottom of a bay window, or it just like juts the wall out, which makes it feel like a bigger room. Usually, a bay window is in 3 angled segments, but sometimes they can have more than 3 angles. It can be a different kind of shape. Usually the center segment is larger, meaning this part right here is usually larger than these side ones that flank it. And it can be a mixture of fixed and opening windows. So we just learned what fixed window was. So when it's a mixture of fixed and open windows, it's what we call a combination window. So maybe this center one was a fixed window. We didn't want it to open. It was pretty big. There was really no purpose. But maybe they had the two on the side of it slide up and down or crank in and out or something. That would be a combo because you would have 2 types of windows happening in one structure. But overall, it's a bay window made up of a combination of other types of windows. Next is an awning window. Awning windows, they swing outward at the bottom. It says outward, but I feel like a better way to say that was they swing upward from the bottom. So you would see these, I think they're really common in like campers, for example. Um, they provide protection from rain, like the rain can't come in, but can still have fresh air coming in. So it's really like an awning. Like if you had a fabric awning over a door, the same idea, just with glass. Next is a Palladian window. Say that with me, Palladian window. Um, and it's when you have this little arch thing happening in any combination, really. So it's a large window consisting of a central arched section, like that, flanked by two narrow rectangular sections, like this and this. Or if you just have this Palladian section, like in your front door, for example, that's something that happens to have that type of window in your front door. Um, and that could also be considered having the Palladian window in your front door, but like the actual, like legit real version of a Palladian window looks like this one with the center big section and the two little sections on each side. Often it's a combination of fixed and moving windows because this Palladian part is not going to open. Like, why would you have all these little tiny pieces of glass be able to move? That just, like, I don't know, that would look funny. Where would they go? But all of these bottom sections would move. And there's the bell. Okay, that is actually it for the first half of the windows. Be sure that you do the questions that go with these types of windows tonight. Thank you.